Food insecurity in Africa has reached alarming levels, exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. This article delves into the critical issues highlighted in a 2021 policy brief, discussing the rising food insecurity, its implications, and recommendations for a more secure future. The reality of food insecurity. Before the pandemic, over 250 million Africans were already facing food insecurity, a number steadily rising. The pandemic intensified this crisis due to economic slowdowns, rising unemployment, disrupted supply chains, and increased poverty. 9 countries, including Burkina Faso and South Sudan, saw more than 50% of their population undernourished, often exacerbated by conflicts and weak governance systems. Africa ranks as one of the top 3 largest demographics for undernourished populations of human beings. A staggering 38% of its people throughout the continent face chronic hunger and malnourishment issues and face what is known as silent hunger, a term deriving from food deprived of healthy nutrients. Impact of COVID-19 on food security. The pandemic impacted global food networks, affecting food affordability and accessibility. In Africa, food price increases, particularly for staples, resulted in changes in diet structure, changing the quantity and quality of consumed food. Vulnerable groups were disproportionately affected, particularly in rural and urban informal communities. Nutritional consequences. Food insecurity led to numerous forms of malnutrition, with children under the age of 5 bearing the brunt of the burden. A major section of Africa's population suffers from stunting, wasting, being underweight, and deficiencies such as vitamin A and iron deficiency. Diet-related non-communicable diseases among both adults and children, putting further strain on healthcare systems. Historical context of social policies and safety nets. Historically and recently, African states have developed cash transfer programs and safety nets to alleviate poverty and food insecurity. However, many projects needed help, particularly in identifying the appropriate beneficiaries. While these programs provided short-term relief, their transformative potential toward the United Nations SDGs, Sustainability Development Goals, could be better addressed due to budget constraints and implementation issues. Achieving zero hunger. Food security necessitates a multifaceted strategy. In order to improve food systems and ensure safe and nutritious food for children, inclusive and sustainable measures are required. Investments in rural and urban regions, combined with social protection measures, empower disadvantaged people by providing them with food and chances to improve their lives. Our role in the fight against hunger. Every individual can make a difference in this worldwide effort. We can make a difference by supporting local farmers and markets, eating sustainably, advocating for good nutrition, and preventing food waste. We have the authority as consumers and voters to demand that corporations and governments prioritize activities that will make zero hunger a reality. Can you think of any other ways we could achieve zero hunger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.